I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
He actively fought against women's rights. He's openly Islamophobic, and he spreads anti-trans rhetoric. He supported the ethnic cleansing in Gaza, and he said the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, called vaccine requirements a medical apartheid, and said that empathy is a made-up word.
Because I'm standing up for someone that passed away, I'm now being called names in the chat. This is what's wrong with a lot of you people. You will never get far in life. You are sick in the head.
I was at the event and I was 30 to 40 feet away and I heard the gunshot go off.
You guys, I'm sure by now most of you have heard the news yesterday. On September 10, conservative activist and influencer Charlie Kirk, who was 31 years old, was fatally shot while speaking at a campus event at Utah Valley University in Utah. He was mid-Q&A when a shot fired from a nearby rooftop struck him in the neck, sending the audience of about 3,000 attendees into chaos, with eyewitnesses describing panic as video footage quickly circulated online showing Charlie Kirk collapse. This video was circulating all over social media and blood was gushing out within seconds. I was shocked to see the video circulating so quickly on social media, completely uncensored, you guys. The moment he was shot, blood started gushing from his body and it was horrifyingly clear how serious the injury was. He was rushed to the hospital immediately, but he didn't make it. There was simply too much blood loss for him to survive. Now, a person of interest was initially detained but later cleared, and as of now, no suspect has been arrested, with the FBI and local law enforcement continuing their investigation. Donald Trump confirmed Charlie's death on social media, paying tribute just hours after the shooting. He posted this on his platform, asking his followers to keep Charlie in their prayers. Charlie is a father and he's married. He has kids.
I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The date of the ceremony will be announced, and I can only guarantee you one thing, that we will have a very big crowd. Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. Our prayers are with his wonderful wife, Eric, and his beautiful children. Fantastic people they are. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on.
What makes this even more spine-chilling is hours before his death, Charlie addressed the tragic stabbing of a 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee, Irina Zarutska, on a Charlotte light rail train. He criticized MSNBC commentator Van Jones for suggesting that the incident was racially motivated, stating that Jones was race-mongering and accusing him of being a Marxist and a race hustler.
A war of words has erupted between Charlie Kirk and CNN's esteemed intellectual Van Jones over the Charlotte stabbing. Let's get into it.
The narrative that they have pushed forward in the last 10 years is that there is a relentless assault against black people on behalf of white people. And the data does not show that. In fact, it's the exact opposite. White individuals are actually more likely to be attacked, especially even per capita, by black individuals in this country.
People like Charlie Kirk, Van, they've been looking for opportunities to make this some sort of like reciprocal George Floyd situation. And that's the part that I think he's almost giving away the game, and it's sad to see a lot of people going along with it.
We don't know why that man did what he did. And for Charlie Kirk to say, we know he did it because she's white, when there's no evidence of that, it's just pure race mongering, hate mongering. It's wrong.
All right, time out. I swear, it's amazing how uninformed these people that do these shows are. But let's clue Van into the obvious here before we continue.
Then he says that if something like that had happened the other way, there would be sweeping changes imposed on society. Where is the George Floyd Policing Act? It didn't pass.
He also invited Jones to appear on his show to discuss the matter further, but little did everyone know he would be fatally shot. News of the shooting quickly went viral. I mean, this is trending right now as we speak, with politicians, commentators, and supporters sharing shock and outrage. Charlie's followers filled social media with messages of support, while many others highlighted the growing volatility of political discourse in the U.S.
Charlie Kirk didn't deserve this. He said a few deaths a year are worth it if it meant preserving our God-given right to bear arms. He actively fought against women's rights. He's openly Islamophobic, and he spreads anti-trans rhetoric. He supported the ethnic cleansing in Gaza, and he said the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. He called vaccine requirements a medical apartheid and said that empathy is a made-up word. How many children, teens, and adults have died by suicide because of his rhetoric? How many school shootings did he excuse this year? How many women died because they couldn't get access to safe abortions? How many hate crimes happened because of him? Spare me the empathy, because he didn't believe in it either. And let's be clear, the only people I have sympathy for are his kids, not his wife. She chose him. She stood by him, she supported him, and she co-signed everything he said and did. She laid in bed with that man knowing exactly who he was. The only people I will feel sorry for are his children. They didn't choose this, and now they have to grow up with the weight of his legacy. Someone said that his daughters didn't deserve to grow up without a dad. Well, they had a dad, and he openly said he would force his daughters to give birth if they were raped. I think they're actually better off without him.
The shooting has also sparked concerns about campus security at public events, with many urging stricter measures to protect both speakers and students amid a highly polarized political climate. As I mentioned, in Washington, lawmakers debated how to respond. Some are calling for stronger gun restrictions, citing the rooftop shot as evidence of the dangers of high-powered firearms, while others argue that the focus should be on restoring civility in discourse and addressing the toxic rhetoric that often precedes violence.
Charlie Kirk is dead. He got shot at an event that he was hosting in Utah. And I am sad, distraught. In fact, I just cried on my live stream in front of 250,000 people. My goal in this video is to tell you why I feel this way. If you want to end gun violence, it is something that you can never celebrate. It is always disgusting, always vile, and always abhorrent. It should come as no shock to yourself when I tell you that I think Charlie Kirk was a bad person. I've made that very clear over the last year, but does that mean I think he deserves to lose his life? No. Does that mean I think his 2 young children who were in attendance at the event where he was shot deserve to watch their father die? No. Does that mean I think they deserve to grow up without him? No. Does that mean I think that his wife, who was also there, deserved to lose her husband? No. And honestly, if you answered yes to any of those questions, there's a very clear line drawn between me and you. I don't want your support, and I don't support you either. We as a collective need to end gun violence. And if that phrase is negotiable for you, I believe that you're in the wrong.
As of now, law enforcement is still investigating the situation and trying to identify the shooter. This shot was approximately 200 yards away from the event stage. There was a person taken into custody, though they were released shortly afterwards. And I do have to say, some online feel like the shooter could have been hired or sort of used as a scapegoat to perform this act and kind of do this as an undercover. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. This is insane, and I can't believe the video is still not being censored on social media platforms like Twitter, Reddit, TikTok. What are you guys doing? Get your shit together. I just couldn't believe what I watched when I saw that video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.